Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel, and today we're doing a nice full body stretch. It's going to be short, it's going to be sweet, so find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in a nice comfy seat, cross-legged ideally. You can place your hands on your knees. With an inhale, lengthen through your spine, and then just take your right hand and place it on your low back, palm facing away from you. Your head can start to tip over towards the left shoulder, and you can close your eyes and just find your breath. And with your head tipping over, you can let your chin start to tip down as well. And then with an inhale, bring your chin back up. And then lift your head all the way back up as well. Take your right hand off your low back, place it on your knee, left hand behind you, palm facing away. Sit a little taller, let your head tip over towards the right. Lengthen through the sides of your neck and then let the chin start to tip down. Awesome, you guys. Letting your chin lift as you inhale and your head as well. And then your right hand, or your left hand, can come back to your knee. Lengthen your spine again. Take your chest and turn it over towards the right side for a twist. Move your hands, lengthen your spine. And an inhale as you turn to face forwards, and exhale. Twist the other way. Beautiful, you guys. Use an inhale to bring you back through center. You can plant your feet, bring your knees together, maybe just give yourself a little hug, a little rock, and then come over into tabletop, onto your hands and onto your knees. We're going to keep our hips high, stacking over top of our knees, and reach our right arm and then the left out in front. Melt your chest down, puppy dog. Let your forehead try to touch your mat, your chest. Soften your shoulders. If your chest does come nice and low, you might be able to rest your chin and look forwards to your fingertips. Or just close your eyes and rest your forehead down. Take a breath. And let an inhale. Lift your chest all the way back up. Walk your hands in underneath your shoulders. Maybe take a rock of the hips side to side. We're going to be bringing our right foot forwards between our hands, setting up a lunge, sinking into the hips. Find that left hip flexor. Rest on the top of your back foot. Feel free to roll your mat over if you want some cushion for your back knee. And then heel toe your foot over towards the right. Set up your lizard, letting your right knee fall out to the side, sinking into those hips. Softening through the shoulders. Feeling this through the right leg and hip, and hopefully that left hip flexor as well, as you let the hips melt down towards the mat. And then slowly start to heel toe your foot back through center. Send your hips back, lengthen your front leg, point your toes up, hamstring, calf, half splits. Drop your chest as much as you need to until you feel the love. With an inhale, we're going to start to bend back into our front knee so we can plant our hands and bring the knee back into our tabletop. Rock your knees side to side. Rock your hips side to side. And then bring your left foot forwards. Set up your lunge. Sink into your hips, maybe rolling your mat over again. Make sure you're resting on the top of your back foot so you can sink into your hips a little bit more. And then heel toe your foot to the left side for your lizard. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Let your hips get heavier. Your knee can fall out to the side away from your shoulder. And breathe. Nice. Nice work, you guys. Slowly heel-toeing your foot back to the middle of your mat, sending the hips back just enough to straighten that front leg and find your hamstring. For your half split, point your toes up. If you need more, drop your chest. If you need even more, awesome work. Well, letting an inhale, bend your front knee again so you can plant your hands. Bring your knee back into your tabletop. Take another rock of the hips. Crossing your ankles. We're going to have a seat. Bringing our legs out in front. You can start by keeping your knees bent and leaning back. Turn your thumbs to point out to the sides, the edges of your mat. And then you can lift your chest, pull your shoulders back, lift your chin. If you want more on your shoulders and on your arms, you can scoot your hips further away from your hands. Still try to lift the chest, lift the chin. Breathe. And slowly starting to move your hips back towards your hands if you did scooch them away. Leaning forwards, giving your knees a hug, maybe taking a rock side to side. You can stay here with your knees nice and bent, or you can send your legs out longer. You can still have a bend through your knees as you point your toes up towards the ceiling. But with an inhale, lengthen your spine before you settle in. And an exhale, tip forwards. Fold forwards. Let your chest get heavy. Your arms can rest wherever they fall. Then using an inhale, start to lift back up. Lengthen your spine. You can keep your legs long or have a bend through them, but I want our spines to be long. Point your toes up if you can. We're going to take another twist, turning our chest towards the right side. So your left hand might rest on top of your legs. Your right hand might be behind you. And turn the chest. Turn your gaze to the right side. Lengthen your spine. Feel the love through your back. Use an inhale, turn your chest forwards. Exhale, twist to the other side. Left hand behind you, right hand to your legs. Awesome. Let an inhale bring you back through center. Bend your knees, scoot your hips away maybe, so that you can lay down on your back. You can pull your knees in towards your chest. Maybe take a nice rock side to side, massaging your low back before you bring your feet back down. We're going to be interlacing our fingers behind our head, lifting the chin towards the collarbone. You can send your legs out long, your feet out wide, lengthen the back of the neck as you bring your chin towards your collarbone. Staying for an inhale and letting the exhale. Bring your head down. Rest your head. Bring your hands, your arms to your sides. Palms facing up. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. And then either settling into Shavasana from here, or continue to move a little bit more and a little bit more so that you can carry on with your day. The choice is yours. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, namaste.